Alright, it's that time once again for another Battlegrounds defense, January the 24th, 2025. Looks like we got a bunch of maniacs up in the house. I'm on my hunter because I shot the sheriff. Looks like we got 5 healers and 3 tanks here. All blood DKs. You gotta love that. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification bell. Yeah, the enemy team won't like to see them bloods. They are pretty strong, man, I have to admit. And don't let them get into Ashran, right? With that road buff, and if they get the AA, it's pretty much all she wrote, man. I've seen blood DKs not only top the healing meters, but also top the damage meter, too. It's pretty insane, some of the builds and players that are out there that are playing blood. Back to the action. We got to secure these kills so we can rank up and start building so we can take out them towers and get that time off of the clock. That is the only way to remove time off the clock, is to drop the towers in the south. Looks like we got rank 2. We've already capped the flag. All we got to do is start building, get some barbecue action, and then take some demos down south too. Normally I like to hit East Spark Workshop first, just because you never know how hard it's going to be to actually cap that one. Sometimes they get a few kills and they can rank up and put catapults on top of you, and that will definitely put a damper on your plans to win this one. Obviously, you win the first team fight, you win the match 90% of the time. We got a few stragglers that are coming back from the graveyard they resurrected up there, northeast, right by their little base camp. Finish off this lock on the side. Demon Hunters down. We got pretty much full vehicles. Now we're going to make sure we're clear here at East Spark Workshop. Pretty easy to clear because they all left. Lions only got 23 players left, man. That is one problem that Blizzard still has to this day. They do not have any incentive for staying in a match that's pretty much guaranteed a loss. You get 0 conquest for a loss, and pretty much everyone else knows it. So why would you stick around for 21 minutes when you're not going to get any kind of conquest whatsoever? They got to start doing something to actually provide incentive for people to stay into the match and even try to come back and win it too. We've seen some big teams backfill before and come back and almost win the match, so it can be done. It's just going to take a lot of coordination and a lot of hope that your enemy team is not on top of the ball, right? We got some more that are coming here. We got all workshops capped now. Build to 24. All the towers are down. We've taken all the time we can off the clock. Now we're going to try and defend both SR and BT. They got a couple coming in here to BT right now. I'm in a demo. That's not the greatest thing to try and take players out, but we got a catapult here. Oh, there we go. Rain from above. Go inside. Let's see if we can get him down. Yep. DPS while he's in midair. Finish him. Bye-bye. That's one thing that's good about Demon Hunters on your hunter. You can hit them into midair when they do that rain from above. Now we're going to try and take West Spark here. Looks like there's some action going on at the Sunken Ring as well. I'm not over there, so you don't get to see that footage. Yeah, that's kind of the worst part about Battlegrounds, right? Is I record all this footage here, but there's a lot of footage I know I miss. There's got to be more action over there, but now I have me a catapult so I can start some barbecue. We have capped West Spark now. All their team spawn over here at East Spark. Got a Demon Hunter that goes back up in the air, trying to hit up my vehicle. I'm going to try to regroup with the rest of our players. Put some fire on top of all of them. They're all stacked up nice and neat. There you go. Whenever you can hit 5, 6 of them at once with that fire, they're going to start melting easily, right? Just look how many of them are about dead. Somebody finish them off. Get the rest of them. They're trying to build here. They got a couple demos coming out. Pally is bopped. Try to get rid of it with Trank Shot. Looks like it did go away, but Pally didn't go down. They retreated. I'm getting hit up pretty good. I might have to turtle. Yep. There's the turtle. Sometimes you just call it out, right? They have a few vehicles there. I'm going to try and get one of them, maybe. Trying to stay up here against the edge just so I'm out of LOS from the Warlock. Take out the Hunter here. He's not attacking me. Bye-bye. Now we got a Priest here. It's about history. One vehicle there. They got another demo off to the side. That's kind of a weird position for it, right? Huh. What's he doing way over there? Thinks he can be further back and try to do some damage, I guess. I don't know. In any case, we got him cleaned up here. Don't let him build any more on top of us. We are capping the workshop slowly, it looks like. It is moving. It's about halfway. Got to keep them in the graveyard, though, to cap. Once we get this one capped, we'll be back up to a max of 24 vehicles. Granted, we haven't been max vehicles probably this entire match. We got 10 out of 20 right now. We need to build. I don't know. A lot of people, I guess, don't like to sit inside the demos. They feel like it's kind of cheesy, I guess, but that's part of the map, man. You got to go with what you're given, right? Finish off in Zane. The Blood DK is history. We have capped now, so they will not respawn here. They're going to all respawn northeast part of the map by their base camp. Just chase down the ones here. Make sure they don't just recap or go to West Spark. Got the warrior. Nice. From afar. Now we got a healer right here we're chasing down. Only a minute and a half left to go in this match, and it's in the history books. Pretty much there's not much they can do. Looks like, judging by capping, they didn't even get any of our gates down to 80% or any towers or anything. You'll see it on capping. Whenever you get anything below 80%, it starts popping up the bar for it. That is kind of interesting, those events. As a programmer, you can see those events from anywhere on the entire map. That is strange because you can't see like player actions anywhere on the map. Only whenever they attack the fortress, right? I guess that is good news for add-ons. If they didn't allow that, then you wouldn't be able to see the gate percentages when they start going down. We got them pretty much cleaned up now. Heading back to get a new vehicle. Got a catapult. By the time I made it to SR, though, match was over with. Looks like Popo Teapot had the top killing blows just by one and had top damage. Rehan right on the tail. Aditha, Ain't My Tarts, Monkey See, Lyra for the top hills. May all of your random battlegrounds be epic. 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. Until next time, GG for the Horde.